Hey, so today is Tuesday, November the 10th, and I went and got my cardiac event monitor put on today at the hospital, or at the cardiology clinic at the hospital. And, sorry, I have a huge pimple right there, but the last week or so, or I guess since I last updated, I don't remember when that was. I know it was when I was kind of manicky. Maybe last Friday, I think it was, and today's Tuesday, so it's been several days. But I think all of the Zyprexa has gotten out of my system now. It has there was a time where I was getting really worried because my weight, from the time I had started the antipsychotics up until today, it has been one full month, and I had gained a little over 40 pounds within that month. Thankfully, as of this morning, I am down 10 pounds from 2 days ago. So, yesterday I woke up and I was 7 pounds lighter, and today I had dropped another 3 pounds. So that was really good. I can tell a huge difference in my breathing, in my mobility, just in my legs and my ankles, the swelling. So, sorry, everything's really just fuzzy today, like a brain fog. I'm really just slow to catch my words and to think, and I'm just so tired and exhausted. I've been going to sleep, trying to get in bed around 10:30, maybe 11ish, and trying to get back into a normal sleep pattern, but I toss and turn all throughout the night. Waking up all throughout the night. I'm getting headaches while I'm asleep and waking up with headaches. I've got a sleep study that they just got scheduled, and I'll be doing that sleep study Thursday night. So I have to check in at the sleep center at 8:30, and then they'll wake me up to send me home about 6 o'clock the next morning. So I'll be having my sleep study done, which is good, I guess, to kind of find out what's going on with it. I just don't like feeling like this. I'm very low on energy today, I don't know, just not feeling well, just feeling very fatigued. I'm not sick. This is just I guess kind of one of the down, in the valley, in the pit days. I'm not depressed, but it's almost like I have this sound like I just want to cry, but I don't want to cry. It's just a sound in my voice that, I don't know, it just comes with days like this where I just have no energy, and I'm just, I don't want to say frustrated, but I just hate feeling like this. I did do something I had noticed over this past month, more so over the last 2.5 to 3 weeks. But really since mid-October to today, I had noticed, wow, I've been purchasing stuff online, spending money like you would not believe. And it was just buying stuff for me, for the house, for other people, gifts, and not even feeling bad about it. Just, if I wanted it, I bought it. And we're not the kind of people who just have money sitting around, I'm ashamed to say this. 2, if not 3 of my husband's paychecks are just gone, you know. Like, they just dwindled away on spending. I added it up in between Google, like the Google Play, because I have this little game that I had really gotten into when COVID started, and it was like a fashion game to kind of keep my mind occupied and give me something to pursue and like work towards, because you know earn money in the game and you level up and stuff. So anyway, I had been doing that, and then there had been a time where I got to where I was spending real money on it. I mean, upwards of about $150 over a month for 2 months. And me and my husband had talked about it and was like, no, we can't do that. So I'd backed off of playing that game. I was doing it kind of sparingly. But then it's like my attention, I guess, turned from the game more so now to, it was just like buying stuff for the house, buying stuff for me, buying stuff for other people, buying stuff for my husband. And I got on a kick of, just being frustrated with cooking, because I get really hot in the kitchen. I don't, I don't like being able not to just stand for a long period of time without just getting exhausted and blood pooling in my legs, and have to come sit down, and then I gotta go back to the stove and then come sit back down. It's just exhausting. I don't have a seat and walker or a chair to put in there. So we made the decision to start using this service called Freshly. We're trying it out right now. We're still in the first week. Our second week's meals will be delivered on Thursday, but we're still within the first week. And so, of course, it's pre-portioned. It's, each meal's under 600 calories. It's, overall, it's more healthy than eating out. It comes out to about $7.99 a meal, I think it is, which is average with takeout. So, I mean, me and Tyler, that would be $16. So that's a pretty much average takeout for us. Sometimes we could spend more on takeout, sometimes less. I mean, it just really depends on what we're having. But the stuff with takeout, of course, is bad for you. There was a time where I had gotten into ordering from DoorDash for lunch and dinner. And I don't know if you know this about DoorDash, but you pretty much, if you have a Dash Pass, you have to have an order of over $12 for it to deliver it for free. Well, I just got into the habit of ordering whatever I wanted, like for lunch. If I wanted Subway, I'd order Subway. But I wouldn't only order just one sub, I'd order like 2 or 3. And then I would like put them back. But then, it wouldn't last for 3 days. It'd usually last for a day and a half, maybe. Might eat it for lunch, eat 1.5 footlongs for lunch, and then maybe the rest of it for dinner or something. I don't know. It got really bad. And so I added up over the last month. Total DoorDash purchases over the last month is $509.26. So from middle of October to currently, it's almost middle of November, and DoorDash purchases $509. Ridiculous. The Freshly is about $100 a month. I mean, $100 a week, because we get 12 meals, which is 6 nights of dinners. So 2 meals per night, 6 nights. And so that's about $100, maybe a little over $100 a week, which is fine if it's pre-portioned, healthy, keeps me from overeating, keeps Tyler's carbs on track. It gives us good, nutritious food, and I don't have to worry about spending the money on groceries and cooking and stuff. So, that, like I said, we're trying that out to see how that is. But $509.26 just on DoorDash in the last month. I added up, going through the purchases that I made, just the off-the-wall spending. So between the Google, like the Google Play credits, Walmart.com, Amazon, Groupon, Instacart, because I was just making random purchases, like sugar stuff that we didn't even really need, but I was just like, well, this is buy one, get one free, won't we buy it? And of course, buy one, get one free, you get trapped in that. You think you're saving a lot of money, and you really don't, because you end up spending more. But Instacart, Wish, Printer Picks, which was from the Groupon, but you have to pay for shipping. HSN, some boxers company. I bought my husband boxers. Bath and Body Works. Oh, dear goodness, I spent probably close to $300 in Bath and Body Works alone. Qualtree, which is like these things that they were like cutting boards, like personalized cutting boards from Groupon, were really cheap, like $5 for personalized cutting board, but you have to pay for shipping, which is $13.98. So total that I paid for these cutting boards would be about $19 is what it would cost, because I had to pay for the board and then I paid for the shipping. But anyway, purchases just from those stores over the last month totaled up to $1,170.41. I have to laugh to keep from crying, just because I'm like, how in the world did I just get out of hand and just spend so much money? And I'm looking around at everything, like, most of it hadn't even come in yet, which I guess is a good thing, so at least I'll be able to see what I've purchased. But it's just like, wow. I don't even, like, know where half of this stuff that I bought is, or what it was. I don't know. It's really bad, because it was just like purchase. And I mean, I know that that's part of, like, the manic and the mania that has to do with. But see, I'm not bipolar. Like, I know with bipolar people, they are in, like, a manic phase for a while, and then they go through, like, a depression for a while, and then switch back. I'm not like that. It's like, my brain has, like, an impulse control disorder, and when I get focused on something, I can go into, like, manic episodes, but they don't last for, like, long periods of time. They could last for a couple of weeks, they could last, for a couple of days. I guess they could last for months, but I don't know. I guess this was maybe about a month of just compulsive spending, or impulsive spending. Compulsive, impulsive, I don't know what it is. I know it's a lot of money gone. All total, $1,679.67 that I've just spent on random junk. And, I mean, leave a comment below if this is something that you've done before, and maybe what you've done to kind of help keep you from doing stuff like that. Because, I mean, I truly feel horrid, like, that my husband has to deal with me when I'm like this, that I do this to my husband, I truly just feel horrid and wretched. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know. Again, I'm trying to think of what my last video was, and what I'll let y'all know. But my A1C results came back. They have me listed as pre-diabetic. It was 6.2, I think. It was my A1C. Again, we're pretty sure that 99% of that had to do with the Zyprexa. We think that raised my blood sugar levels. Again, with, like, doing the weight gain, the antipsychotics did that. So, now that I'm off the Zyprexa, I did order a meter. That was one of the things I purchased from Walmart.com, was a blood sugar meter. And I'm not going to say that was a bad purchase, because I'm sure it was something that I probably needed to keep an eye on my blood sugar. But I've been keeping an eye on it. This morning I checked it. I had an ice cream bar about an hour and a half before I checked it. So, of course, it was high. It was 196. I'm going to check it tonight before I eat dinner, because I ate lunch probably around 12 o'clock. So I will check it tonight before dinner and see what it is. I'm going to try and keep those records for my doctor when I go back to see her for the pre-diabetes checkup at the beginning of December. I guess I'm trying to think of if there's anything else. My brain's so foggy that I'm still going, like here's where I wrote down all of the purchases and the amount, just so you can see how much that was. But I'm still going strong with the planner, keeping up with the daily stuff. So as you can see, I'm writing down and keeping track. Why do I do that? I do that to y'all all the time. Y'all, the phone, me, myself, whoever these videos are for. I do that all the time, knock it over. But I have notes from today and stuff, and then this is the calendar for the rest of the week. But I'm definitely keeping notes and keeping track of everything as much as I can. Hopefully this will help. I go this Thursday, to talk to the doctor about new medication, mental illness medication, since I had stopped the Zyprexa. So I'll be talking to him in person, not a phone appointment. And I'll be seeing my therapist in person. So I'll have two in-person appointments to be able to hopefully kind of figure out what to do as far as this stuff going on. And especially just addressing the compulsive behavior of addictive shopping, I guess, because that's just not like me. I don't do that, and I'm frustrated with myself for doing that. But anyway, I guess the only other thing before I jump off of here is just that I'm going to talk to them about starting back the Cymbalta or the Duloxetine, because I know it's used as a pain medication. My joints have just been hurting so bad, like all over my joints hurt. And I'm going to see if maybe we can just at least go back to a low dose of Cymbalta, since it's a pain reliever, because I've been eating ibuprofen like candy. And I know it's not good for you to do that. So I need to see about maybe seeing if they'll let me go back to a low dose of Cymbalta. But I guess for right now, I will sign off. And until next time, peace.